All right, y'all, let's get into this sew-in. I'm going to show you a trick. So with my daughter here, we were using a pre-braided foundation that I had before, and it was still good enough to reuse the foundation. So yes. So in the beginning of the clip, you seen that closure that was attached that I had showing to you, a U-shaped closure. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that so you don't have to leave hair out to blend with the sew-in. So here we go. We're going to take that U-shaped closure, we're going to cut it down the middle. Okay, this is really great trick, especially if you have hair that doesn't necessarily blend with your natural hair. So see, we're using bone straight hair, and you don't always want to flat iron your hair every morning and get it to blend in with the hair. So we're going to use the closure and create a flawless closure, basically a flawless install without leaving any leave out to cover up any tracks. So the lace really plays in really good with this little trick and tip. And then don't forget to cut off the excess lace. I'll show you that, and make sure to take your time, pull the hair out of the way. Now I will say I would have liked to do a different braided foundation, maybe a braid going from ear to ear, a real thin cornrow braid going from ear to ear right in front of the straight back cornrows, so that, you know, we can have a better anchor. And you'll see later, I'll explain, you'll see why I would prefer to have done it that way. But you wanted, if I do a braid going from ear to ear, it's going to be very thin so it can lay very flat when I put this closure on top of it. Okay. So again, move this hair out the way, because you see I almost cut that hair out. So move the hair out the way. And bam. Now watch this. Watch how it lays so flawless over the top. Okay, and always use a clean comb when you're combing through some fresh hair, so no grease gets in it. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Now in the future, what I would do is start from the top of the head and work my way down towards the ear. And you'll see why, because it kind of, if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, starting off, it actually pulls the hair back slowly, and you don't want it to be pulled back. You want that lace to stay right at the parted area, right paralleling the natural part. So I'll do it the correct way this time. Watch, you'll see. So I should have started from the center of the head on the other side too, just like I'm doing here. But look at that. Look how beautiful it just lays right over that. And if you notice, I'll show you, I am braiding parallel to the actual part. So I'm braiding down, not braiding, but sewing. Look how I'm doing the stitch in a horizontal fashion along the part. So I'm kind of going into the top of the cornrow, because you don't want the thread to show. So I'm doing it in a way right where my needle comes out. That's pretty much where I'm going to reinsert to go to the next level. See, to finish going downward, you're going to reinsert the needle close to where it came out of. Just wait, that way the thread stays hidden and you don't have a perforated line of the thread. You don't want to see the thread. You want it to be hidden. So see how I'm doing it, and it's laying right along the actual natural part. And again, make sure you're using a clean comb when you're combing through this fresh hair. You don't want to add extra oils and any residue from gel or anything. Always use a clean comb. Switch out your comb if you have to. Okay, now you see how you see a little bit of the cornrow, see how it pulled backwards? You'll see me re-stitch back over it to get it to pull more closer to the natural part. So I'm going now, I'm taking it back up. And if you need to pull that weft up, you'll see me actually tug on the hair and bring it forward more. See how I lifted it up and tugged it and brought it forward more? Do what you need to do so that it has a nice finish. But that's why I'm saying I should have did that ear to ear braid. See, then it wouldn't slide back. It would actually have a really nice anchor. So I'll do it next time. But look at that. Look how natural that looks. And then I still felt I needed to kind of like clean it up more, so I went back over it. So I went back over it just to give it a nice finish, brought it a little bit closer. So I hope this helps the next person when you do an install like this. Take care.